welcome back to another brand new episode of E on the Mic. I'm your host E, and today we are going to talk about our Week One predictions for this week. The NFL is finally back, and you can compete with me as well, especially if you run your pool where you can join in and compete against me. See if I win or if I lose. We're gonna do this all throughout the regular season, and whoever is the number one gets a chance to win a jersey on me. So, what are you waiting for? Link it down below, but let's get it going. So, here we go. Let's start with the Thursday night football game, Buffalo against Los Angeles Rams. So, this is going to be interesting here. The home team, LA, facing out Buffalo. This could be a nice NBC Thursday night football game right here. Josh Allen against Matthew Stafford, Cooper Kupp, Stephon Diggs. Bills defense against the Rams. This could be an interesting game right here. I cannot wait for this game here. I do have Buffalo winning this one, but a very, very close one here. I just, I really do feel if the Bills are legitimate, this is the teams they need to beat, such as LA, for example, and the Chiefs later on the season. But this will be a great way to win, especially LA. LA right now is getting their rings, their ceremony rings that night. They will get the banner in SoFi Stadium. But what better way to steal the thunder for the LA Rams than taking a win in their house? I like Buffalo here in this situation here on Thursday Night Football to start off the NFL week. And then we go into our 1 o'clock games. New Orleans Saints against Atlanta Falcons. Now, this could be interesting here. I like the Saints a little bit more than the Falcons. The Falcons, yes, they have Marcus Mariota. They have Kyle Pitts. I'm not really sure about. I do like Drake London. The running game kind of concerns me a little bit. Their defense, they got AJ Terrell. Nothing too much spicy there. But I really do like the Saints defense a little bit more than the Falcons and the offensive weapons they have in New Orleans as well, especially with Jarvis Landry, Michael Thomas coming back there, the new draftee as well in the mix there. So I do like New Orleans in this game. It's a rivalry game, so you don't know which way it goes. But I do like New Orleans into this game going forward. Going to the next game here, Baltimore against New York Jets. Now this one is not too much to talk about here. I still feel the Jets are going to struggle, especially in the beginning. New offense, new defense. May not even be Zach Wilson be the starting quarterback because he's still dealing with a knee injury. Knock on wood for his recovery there. I do like Baltimore here. I like their start going 1-0. Going to Pittsburgh and Cincinnati. Now this could be interesting here. So rematch last time Cincinnati played against Pittsburgh. They blew their tails off the field there for Big Ben. Now, Mitchell Trubisky is going to be the quarterback. Steelers defense is going to be the Steelers defense. I think it's going to be very close, but I like Cincinnati winning this year. I think this is not going to be the year for the Pittsburgh to have a 500 record. I could be wrong, but I just don't see that with Pittsburgh. I do like Cincinnati in this situation. I just love their offense, especially their offensive line. Heavily improved there to help protect Joe Burrow. That's going to be the main keys there for Cincinnati. Pittsburgh, I just need to see a little bit more on their offensive line there. I love the running backs there. I love the wide receiver core for Pittsburgh. Quarterback and the line is going to be the issue there for Pittsburgh, and I see Cincinnati winning this one. Going to New England and Miami, that was going to be a special one for me here, especially I'm a Dolphins fan here. So just looking at both two teams there, I feel Dolphins have the edge here over New England, especially offensively and defensively here, especially receiver weapons and defensive weapons as well. Now, do not sleep on New England because New England has given some trouble for Miami, but the issue on this case is New England's playing in Miami, and normally times are not Miami does take control over New England in South Florida. So I do like Miami winning the first game of the season, especially Miami is going to have a tough 4 game stretch, which includes Patriots, Bills, no, excuse me, Patriots, Ravens, then Bills, and Bengals to start off this season there. So that's going to be interesting, but a nice win against the Patriots will start off for Miami there. So I do like Miami there. I want to know right there. Now going to Washington and Jacksonville. Now this could be interesting. Another interesting one there. I've seen a lot of people liking Jacksonville right now. I understand they didn't win any preseason games. I understand that. I just feel like a lot of people are sleeping on Carson Wentz and Terry McLaurin right here. I think it'd be a great trio. I know Carson Wentz wasn't great last year with the Colts, especially had a great offensive line for the Colts as well last year. I just feel it's gonna be. I think it's gonna be another close game. I like Washington here. I wouldn't be surprised if Jacksonville wins this game here, but I do like Washington winning this right here. Going to the next game here, 49ers and Chicago. Now, this is going to be interesting. Trey Lance going to be a starter here. Not Jimmy Garoppolo, even though they did sign Jimmy Garoppolo as a backup quarterback. He's the high-paying backup quarterback that I know that's in the league right now. Against Justin Fields, I just not really trusting in Chicago right now. I know this at home. It's home territory in Chicago, but I just don't like the defensive line they have there. I mean, they have Mooney at wide receiver. Defense gives me questionables there, especially in the corners there. I really just like the San Francisco there. I know San Francisco usually starts with a bumpy road, but I do like San Francisco just because of the way I feel how Chicago has done in the offseason and the way they're being built around. I just feel just feels to be running for his life. So I got 49ers on that one. Going to Cleveland and the Panthers. Now, this is a revenge game for Baker Mayfield. Can he do it? That's going to be the main question against his former team. Now, there's going to be Jacoby Brissett since Deshaun Watson's going to be suspended for 11 games. I do like Cleveland here. I think Cleveland's going to get the win there. I feel this will be a close one right here. Cleveland and Carolina, I think it's going to be very close, and people will expect it to be. I do feel Baker will try to make this a close game. I think it's going to come down to the wire, but I do like Cleveland in a close one here. I feel that rushing attack is going to be a killer, especially against Carolina's defense. That's gonna be the main issue right there. And I just love Cleveland right there. I just love the pick right there. I just don't see Baker Mayfield taking that upset there. As much as everybody wishes that to happen, I just don't believe it. I don't believe in it. I'm going with Cleveland right now. Going to the Colts and Houston game. Now this is gonna be a good one here. AFC South Division. The Colts, Matt Ryan into the mix here. Michael Pittman had a nice offensive line, and Jonathan Taylor against Houston. Davis Mills, Brandon Cooks. Now this is gonna be interesting as well. I like the Colts. I like the Colts here in this situation. I don't say that Houston gets the upset just yet. I mean, I do feel Houston may upset some teams this year. I don't think it's gonna be the Colts as of right now. I know the Colts lost to the Jaguars last year in Week 18, but I just really like the Colts in this situation as much as I want to say Houston, but I like the Colts as of right now. I do like them. I don't want to sleep on them. Give it to the Colts. Into our last 1 o'clock game, Philadelphia and Detroit. Detroit getting a lot of key pieces this offseason. I think it's going to be a close game as well, too, for against Philadelphia. I know Philadelphia, the Eagles fans were saying this might be a blowout. I don't see it blowout. I see it more of a close game. I still say Philadelphia takes it away. I just I wouldn't be surprised if Detroit makes an upset against Philadelphia, especially a lot of Eagles fans are hyping themselves up being 15-2, 17-0. Don't get me wrong, I have them going 11-6. I just don't see it like being undefeated. But as of right now, I do like Philadelphia in this situation here, though. Now, starting with our 4 o'clock games here, Las Vegas and the Chargers rematch of Week 18. How Las Vegas send the Chargers packing home from a playoff spot for them to advance and Pittsburgh to advance last season. Now, it's gonna be in LA. This is gonna be interesting. I do like the Chargers in the situation as much as I want to say the Raiders. I feel the Chargers are gonna be a too much to bear for the Raiders. As much as Raiders fans would love to see them beat the Chargers in LA. I just like the Chargers situation there. I think it's gonna be too much. Herbert's gonna be too much for them there. Now it would be an interesting game. It would be a fiery game, but I like the Chargers in this situation here in Week 1. Green Bay and Minnesota now. Ooh, the rivalry NFC North. Who's gonna take it to? I like Minnesota in this one. My original pick was Green Bay. I like Minnesota here just because I feel Minnesota gives Green Bay trouble, especially last season. If you look at last season, they gave them some trouble, especially when they're away. When Green Bay's away in Minnesota, they've been having a little bit of trouble there. I like Minnesota there. I think Minnesota will have more weapons than Aaron Rodgers. Aaron Rodgers will try to flow with his new receiver core, especially without Devontae Adams this season. That's going to be a main issue there, and I feel the Packers defense may give out a lot of more points against Minnesota. So give me Minnesota in this one. I'll take the home team there for Minnesota. The Giants of Tennessee. Ooh, good one here as well. As much as I want to say the Giants, I like the Titans. I think the Titans will take this one here. I'm still not a huge believer in Daniel Jones. How's that offensive line is going to be with the Giants? That's going to be a main key issue there. Will we see Saquon Barkley the same Saquon Barkley from the past few years ago? We don't know. I don't like the Giants defense. I like the Titans more, especially even though their own line has been going down a bit, but I like the Titans in this situation. Chiefs and Arizona. I like the Chiefs here, even though they lost Tyreek Hill and a couple of key players there. I'm just not really sold on Arizona just yet. I know Arizona started 7-0 last year. I think it's gonna be very close game here for this situation there. I still believe in the Chiefs here. I like the Chiefs away, even though it's not going to be in Arrowhead. It's going to be at the Red Sea in Arizona. I just like the Chiefs a little more here. I know the defense is going to be a little bit up notch there. I just don't believe in Arizona's offensive weapons they have there as of right now. Even though don't sleep on Zach Ertz. Do not sleep on Zach Ertz. And then going to our Sunday night game, Tampa against Dallas. Now this one I had Tampa just because Dallas has too many injuries, especially on the defensive line and the receiver core. Hopefully all of them knock on wood there. But I do feel Tampa, even though it's gonna be in Jerry World, I like Tampa in that situation. Tom Brady will be back. He's back, has the weapons that he needs to go into Dallas and beat them on a Sunday night. No question about it. I like Tampa in this situation. And our last game, Denver versus Seattle. This is going to be the most keyest part of them all. Even though Russell Wilson's making his return to Seattle as the Denver Broncos, I like Denver in this situation here. Even though it's more of a homecoming to Russell Wilson, I just feel he'll beat his former team. I just do not like their defense as much as more. I like Denver's defense. I love Denver's defense more than Seattle. So I'm gonna pick Denver. And just to go the tiebreaker and combine the points, I'll say here, I think a combination of let's say 45 points in total. So the final score will be somewhere between I think it'd be 23-22. I think it's gonna be that type of score. Even though it's gonna be odd. But hey, I like a good prediction. I want to appreciate you guys listening to tune in to this week one predictions. And also, if you want to compete against me, link is in the bio below. And if you go all the way through week 18 and you're the number one there, jersey will be yours. You're choosing, and I got you. Until then, I'll see you on the next episode. Until then, have a great day. Take care. Peace.